Okay. So, good evening, guys. May I have your reply once more? Am I audible? All set? Can we take off? So, guys, last few days we have been in constant touch. So, after this, I will give you a rest of next maybe 2 weeks, mainly because we have discussed already what all did we do? We have already discussed the RTP full, and now we are going to discuss. Ada, you didn't say what is the plan for today's session. Come on, guys, you didn't say the plan. So today we are going to discuss MTP1, all the MCQs, and let's see how the time goes. Descriptive. Certain questions were good, certain questions were easy. Okay. So get ready for the takeoff. Can we proceed? Can we start? All good? Okay. As always, keep replying. And those who are watching live on YouTube, you also keep replying. Okay. I'll just ask them. Okay. So I'll just share it. 1 minute. Okay. So let's take off. And as I already said, I think yesterday in examination hall, 70 marks is descriptive and rest 30 marks is MCQ. In 30 marks MCQ itself, if you see the MTP of this attempt as well as the previous attempt and the question papers, usually which type of MCQ is more? Is it independent MCQ or is it integrated case study? Usually integrated case study. In the MTP1, the one which we are going to discuss now. In the MTP1, Makle, Challo, come on. 3 integrated case studies are there, followed by few independent MCQs. Okay. So let's proceed. Okay. So we will read case scenario 1. Keep replying. Okay. Messrs. Vishwacharya and Associate, a CA firm in Orissa, is appointed as the auditor of CBF Bank for the financial year 23-24. During the course of audit, it came to the notice that CBF Bank has sanctioned an overdraft facility of 75 lakhs. Like we did for RTP, is it okay if we revise few concepts also? Rather than just saying the answers. Okay, so which chapter related question is it? The chapter. Which chapter? It is you read bank, overdraft. So this question is related to chapter 10, bank audit, audit of bank. Now, what facility they have provided? Is it Sada loan? Is it ordinary loan? No, it is overdraft. In overdraft, there is something called as, what is the 75 lakh stands for? 75 lakh is, they have granted 75 lakh. 75 lakh is called as the, very good, sanctioned limit is 75 lakh. And one more thing is there. In overdraft, sanction limit plus one more thing is there. Even though sanction limit is this much, there is something called as the DP, drawing power. Okay. Now, 75 lakhs to time limited. However, as per the stock statement furnished for the last quarter, drawing power was calculated to be 50 lakhs. So, how much is the drawing power? 50 lakhs. Do you know the drawing power, how it is calculated? I think in RTP we did a question, no? Inventory adjusted by margin, debtors adjusted by margin. It was observed that few advances were guaranteed by central government Out of this overdraft, few were guaranteed by central government, few were guaranteed by state government. But is there anything that comes to your mind? Central government guarantee. There is an exemption. Even though it is overdue beyond the due date, it won't be treated as dash. അത് എന്താകില്ല എന്നാകാതെ what it won't become. It won't be NPA, meaning for asset classification, it will be performing. But income will be recognized on cash basis. For the income recognition, it will be like NPA. This is only in case of which asset? This is only in case of which asset means which loan. If it is central government guaranteed advances or OD or whatever it is. Now, is this applicable for state government guaranteed advances? Answer is the same thing is not applicable. That is sada loan, usual loan. Now, can we read? Central government has a part of Make in India initiative. However, guarantee was not invoked. Advances were overdue by 75 days. These were classified as standard asset and regarded as NPA for income recognition. Is that correct? Answer is, since it is central government, it is correct. Okay. See, credit facility will be overdue. I think we have written even in the notes of the class. Credit facility will be overdue on the due date which is fixed by the bank. Haven't we written a point? Hello, those who have the class notes, just check it out. Credit facility will be overdue, not on 90th day, but will be on the due date as fixed by the bank. It will be some 20th point or so which we have written. Can someone reply? Haven't we studied a point like that? So here it has become overdue and it is outstanding. So they have classified as standard. Why? Because it is central government. Income recognition is NPA. Can I have a proceed if you understood this? Okay. State government, as a part of power generation initiative, however, the guarantee was not invoked, advances again overdue by 80 days. These advances were classified as standard and were regarded as NPA for income recognition. Is it correct or incorrect? See, here also overdue, but it is not central government, state government. For the state government, it will be, once it is overdue, it will be NPA. There is no exemption. Only for central government, it is exemption. So, this is incorrect. Ganesh, it should be NPA. That's what I said. You guys are mixing up with 90 days. 90 days is for usual case. That's what I said. Kindly go back and refer our class notes, those who have. Others also, you check out the material. Credit facility will be overdue not on 90 days, but on the due date as fixed by the bank. There you don't see the 90 days, but the date fixed by the bank. Did you understand that? That was the catch here. There is a sentence like that. Please check out the notes. Okay. Additionally, XYZ is a borrower availing. Now, another cash credit facility of 110 lakh against security of paid stock and debtors up to 90 days. So, what is 110 lakh? What is 110? 110 is the, hello, 110 is the sanctioned limit, right? Now they have given you the details. Margin on stock is 25%. Margin on debtors is 40%. Bank has calculated the drawing power based on the following info. Can you just calculate the drawing power? I will wait for a minute, or I will calculate parallelly. You start calculating, and can you put the reply in the chat box? Come on, utilize this time for studying also. Come on, quick. Stock 130. In that, creditors you will reduce, right? 60. Damaged goods the bank won't get. Damaged goods 7. So if you minus this, you will get 63. 25% is the margin. Okay. 60 to 20. What is 63 into 25%? Someone help me out. Calculator. It comes to, thank you, 15.75. So balance how much? 47.25. So that's the stock. Now debtors edukka. Come on, take the debtors. Debtors is 75. Reduce old debtors. 10. 65, no? Margin is 40%. Can someone calculate 65, 40%? 26, huh? So balance is 26, 39, huh? 39. Now can you add these two? So it comes to 86.25. So this is what, story is over. What is this? This is the drawing power. Are we clear, guys? Drawing power is very important. MTP question, RTP question, past exam question. Okay. Also, the outstanding balance in one of the loan was 25 lakh. Realizable value of security assessed by the bank approved valuers is 2.25 lakh. Anything came to your mind? How much is the outstanding amount of loan? It's another case. 25. How much is the value of security now? It is only 2.25. So any relationship? Value of security is not there. Not even 10%. Come on, guys. 25 lakhs. 10% is 2.5. Not even 10%. Erosion in the value of security. So if it is less than 50%, comparison is different, doubtful. Now here it is less than 10%. It is loss. Doubtful is a little bit different. I didn't say that. Are you clear with this much? Unless you say clear and put C, I won't proceed. But those who are watching in the YouTube live, are we clear? Can you put? Okay. Now, a discussion also took among the team members regarding the issuance of audit reports after completion of bank audit. In bank audit, there are a lot of reports, okay, like LFAR, CRR, SLR report, all those. Long form audit report, compliance with SLR, treasury operation, compliance with Ghosh committee, recommendation, report on adverse credit lending ratio. Is there a report like this, guys? Have you heard? LFAR, we have heard. SLR, CRR, we have heard. Report on treasury operation, yes. Compliance report, yes. Compliance on recommendations, okay. Have you heard like this? Lending ratio bank has to see. So such a report we don't give usually. So how is the case study interpretation? Are we clear? So once this is over, questions is like a piece of cake. Oh, come on. And if one clear, you have to put 2. Why? You should have all the fun. I will also have fun now. 1. Start. With respect to overdraft facility. Overdraft, the account would be termed as out of order. Okay. If the balance is in excess of 75 lakh. Now, what is 75? What is 50? Come on, buddies. We wrote no. 75 is sanctioned. 50 is drawing power. Outstanding balance is less than 75. There is no credits at all. Outstanding balance is less than 50 lakhs. But when an account becomes out of order? Anyone? When an account becomes out of order? 3 conditions. 1, outstanding amount exceeds. And even if you have not revised bank audit, it's fine. Now learn. When the outstanding amount exceeds drawing power or sanction limit. No credits at all for 90 days. Or credit is there, irukku, but not even sufficient to meet the interest debited. Either of these condition comes, it will be out of order. And am I right? Now, guys, tell me, is the first one correct or incorrect? Outstanding balance is in excess of 75 lakh, which is sanction limit. It is correct. Outstanding balance is in excess of 50 lakh. 50 lakh is drawing power. That's also correct. Those who have doubt, kindly wait. No credits at all. No credit at all for 90 days. No movement at all. Correct. Outstanding balance is less than drawing power. Ajaja, that's not correct. If it is less, it's fine. It won't become out of order, alle. See, they have asked you when it will become out of order. If it is less than drawing power, it's fine. So this is incorrect. So the answer would be when it will become out of order. You said 1, 2, 3. So the option, Guruji, which option to lock? Guruji, lock A. So those people who are asking, can you explain the last condition? It's like this. Borrower is repaying the amount, but that amount repayment is not even sufficient to meet the interest debited. അതായത് ബോറോവർ പേയുന്ന എമൗണ്ട് കൊണ്ട് ഇൻട്രസ്റ്റ് ഡെബിറ്റഡ് പോലും കവർ ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റുന്നില്ല എങ്കിൽ ഔട്ട് ഓഫ് ഓർഡർ. സാൻഡ്ര? Okay. At 2. Which of the following treatment by the bank on provision and income recognition is correct in case of central government and state government? This we have already done. Done. Come on. You said 1 correct, 2 correct, both wrong. Central government you said correct. State government you said incorrect. So which is the correct option? A, B, C, D. Okay. Lock C. And I think we already calculated the drawing power. You guys help me to calculate. How much did we calculate? This one, right? 86.25. So which is the answer? This one. I need not explain, right? Mandala. And if all clear till 3, put 4. Come on, guys. Life is a race. Run to 4. Bank has identified erosion in the value of security and made provision for doubtful asset. But this also we discussed. Less than where? Less than 10%. So it will become loss asset. So which option is right? Doubtful, loss, doubtful, ignored, straight away loss. So which is the correct answer? Wait, doubtful is wrong. So it's not A or C. In both these cases, they are saying loss. Now, can you read B or D? No exists no such loss. It may be either written off or fully provided. Provision should be for doubtful. What? Once it is a loss asset, it should be written off or fully provided. So the answer is B. At a provisioning norms, loss asset, how much provision percentage? 100%. So the answer is B. So the last question, guys, first integrated case study is done. Can you read? The central statutory auditors of the bank must furnish, in addition to the main report, various other reports. From the option, choose the correct report that Messrs. Associates will furnish. LFAR, SLR, treasury, gosh. We already said. Which all report you have to give? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All these reports we have heard except this. This is just report on compliance. So the answer is B. Okay. So how was it, guys? Take 1 minute rest. Integrated case study 1 is over. But had you missed out in the beginning that it is a overdraft, credit facility, and it would be overdue on the due date fixed by the bank, it may go wrong. Twist still lay. So this should be if asked 10 marks, I guess. No, how much marks did you see that? Yeah, 2 marks each. Yes, we have written. SLR, CRR, we have written in the notes. That is just the compliance report, Kuta. Compliance report. We didn't write Josh, but compliance report. So this is 10 marks, 5 questions of 2 marks. Now, next integrated case study, I think there are 4 options, I guess. 4 questions, which is 4 into 2, 8. The next question after that, integrated case study, 3 questions, 6. Out of the 30 marks, through integrated case study, they are asking 10 plus 8 plus 6. You calculate 10 plus 8 plus 6. 24 marks out of 30 is integrated case study as per MTP. Rest 3 questions is independent. So guys, 30 seconds more. With that, we will move to second question. Okay. Put Q2 in 20 seconds. Come on. So this was bank auditor, Q1, question 1. Okay, so we'll go to Q2. Read Pillare. Priority Limited is a large company engaged in manufacture of terry towels making steady profits. Year to year basis. PMR and associate statutory auditors of the company since last 2 years and are in the process of establishing audit strategy. Audit strategy, essay, strategy, plan, program. Program is not essay actually. Strategy and plan, preliminary engagement activity. Very good. At 315 is risk assessment. Chapter 2, it is essay 300. And they are conducting the audit for the year 23-24. Now, the company has 5 branches, which is audited by independent auditors appointed under Companies Act. Branch audit. Okay, now you will think about SA 600, principal auditor, branch auditor. It's not joint audit, branch audit only. So it is SA 600. It is a wholly owned subsidiary company which is audited by the another firm, JKL Associate. The engagement team has noticed that company maintains several bank accounts and a substantial movement in fixed deposit during the year, leading to ROMM in cash and bank risk. The engagement team has planned procedures for the same. The procedures are done in which phase? Is it in preliminary engagement activity? Is it in strategy? Or is it in planning? Come on, we have written it several times in the note. Come on. Procedures are done, wrapper, fapper. Is it in strategy, plan, or is it in preliminary engagement activity? In strategy, it is resources. Whereas, very good, procedures are in plan. Now keep your notebook open, no? Okay. At the planning stage, engagement partner is trying to set a materiality. Materiality, essay 320. The following is extracted from the FS. Revenue is 100, asset is 40, profit before tax is 8, liability 30. They have just given. Can you fix materiality as a percentage of profit, percentage of asset, percentage of liability? Can you do? Answer is yes. It's based on your auditor's professional judgment. But, if profit is volatile, അതായത് ചേഞ്ച് ചെയ്തുകൊണ്ടേ ഇരിക്കുക, ചേഞ്ച് பண்ணிட்டே இருக்கு. If profit is volatile, can you use profit as a benchmark? Answer is no. But here, is profit volatile or steady? Here we said steady. So you may use profit as a benchmark. So if this much is clear, can I go to the last part of the case study? Proceed, please. While designing the sample, sample essay 530, okay, verifying the revenues of the company as a part of TOD, test of detail, engagement partner has determined tolerable misstatement of 5 lakhs. May I know what is tolerable misstatement? Is it a minimum or maximum error? It is the maximum monetary error which an auditor can accept. Tolerable misstatement and sample size, is it directly related or inverse? I will ask, more I can tolerate, less sample size or more sample size? Even if this much error comes, it's fine. So sample size will reduce. So there is a what relationship? There is an inverse relationship. It's inverse. Okay. Where did I leave? Your flow gone, guys. Every 5 lakh in order to assess the aggregate of immaterial misstatements. Okay. One of the newly joined engagement team has little conceptual understanding about tolerable misstatement. He also has no idea of the effect of change on sample size. Now we got the idea and we taught him. In sampling, essay 530, how many misstatement are we talking? India wants to know. Tell me. I'm asking about 530 only. Ganesha, not 2. I'm asking you 530. How many types of misstatement? No, you are saying 450 Kutta. I'm asking you 530. 3 misstatements. Very good. What are the 3 misstatements? Correct. What are those 3 misstatements? Common misstatement, anomalous misstatement, projected misstatement. And there is a formula there. Come on, no one? Projected misstatement plus anomalous misstatement, meaning total misstatements should not exceed tolerable level. But are you understanding these things? So where did I leave you off? Where did I leave you? Enga vitte? Third, Okay. Third you read. Now, during the course of audit, while performing the test of details, engagement team came across certain misstatement in selected sample pertaining to the revenue. The team has projected the misstatement and team wants to comply with essay. And I just think in one case study, where all did they go? They said sampling 530. Then they said materiality 320. Then they said strategy plan 300. So if you ever remember, while taking the class, whenever we take one standard, don't we link it with another, guys? Unless you say proceed, I won't proceed. No. Okay. The auditors of the company are in process of establishing strategy. Which of the following is not a relevant factor in establishing the audit strategy? Plan or strategy, or what they asked you? Strategy. In establishing the strategy, which is not a factor. ഏതാണ് factor അല്ലാത്തത്? ഏത് factor അല്ല? Branches, wholly owned, whether they are holding AGM, nature, timing, and extent of planned procedures. Had you just got the conceptual clarity of 300, you'll say it even without reading second time. And a procedure is in which phase? I already asked you. It's in planning. So this is not. I don't know how many times I've said in class, but still, and I think we have put a note also. Strategy, and I've given the summary video. In strategy, it is nature, timing, and extent of resources. Planning, it is nature, timing, and extent of procedure. So here, since it's a procedure, it's not strategy, it is plan. Answer is D. Dog. Okay. 7. For priority limited, which benchmark would the engagement partner most likely to use? Revenue, total asset, total. liability, profit before tax. Yeah. Why did you choose profit before tax? Because it is steady. If it is volatile, no. That's simple, no? Simple because we have already interpreted. Don't miss that word steady in the exam. In the given case scenario, assume that engagement partner would like to increase tolerable misstatement to 10 lakh. Now you remember, they fixed tolerable at 5. Now they want to increase at a tolerable level. Tolerable misstatement, they want to increase or decrease? Increase. Then sample size would decrease or increase. If tolerable from 5 to 10 increase, sample size would. If you can tolerate this much, ഇത്രയും വരെ വന്നാലും പ്രശ്നമില്ല. ഇവളോ വന്നാലും പരവായില്ല. So, sample size would decrease. So, what's the answer? Decrease, increase, no effect, not possible. So, answer is A. Apple. Makla, are we following? Are we all together? If profit was volatile, we can use any other benchmarks. So you can't say in this question, other benchmarks you can use. Last question after this 1 minute rest. While performing the procedures on designed sample, the engagement team identified certain misstatement on selected sample and projected these entire revenues. According to the essay, which essay? Sample, no? 530. Which is correct? Anomalous misstatement is the best estimate. Is it only anomalous misstatement? No, right? Projected plus anomalous misstatement is the best. Seems to be right. When projected misstatement exceeds tolerable level, it's reasonable. No. If projected estimate exceeds the tolerable level, it is unreasonable. It is unreasonable. So the answer is, Tilakavadi, it's not D. It is, others, it is D. And we said that formula, projected misstatement plus anomalous misstatement. How was it, guys? And after the session, kindly stay back for 2 minutes. Keto, don't leave off. Those who are attending on Zoom, please stay back for 2 minutes. So guys, what's up? 1 minute rest time, chit chat. As usual, are you having dinner? What's up? What's up? Skyer. Please. Someone is saying comedy. What's up? When I ask, he's saying Sky. I'm not saying who it, I'm not saying his name, his or her name. Others, can you just laugh? Please. One guy is saying the comedy. Can you please laugh? What's up? He's saying Sky. Oh my God. No, I'm not disclosing your name. Oh my God. You want me to laugh? Better I start, okay? Otherwise, that he or she will say the next comedy. I said he or she. In many places, why am I going to those things? No, I've come back. Guys, go back to cage, go back to business, get back. Why am I saying cage? Because we all are watchdogs. So go back to cage. Okay, with all due respects, we are watchdog. So let's go back to cage. Come on. Put Q3. Put Q3 da. Aha. Okay. Hmm. Where is it? Ah. Bandu. Charitable Trust is considering appointment of MNO and associate CAs as independent auditors. Okay. The trust is providing affordable health care. It is in the interest of auditor and the client to issue engagement letter so the possibility of misunderstanding is reduced. Engagement letter. Engagement letter. Which essay? Two. When not 220, it is 210. It is therefore important that each party should be clear about the nature of engagement. It should specifically say about the scope and it should be exchanged between the management and auditors. That's simple para. While performing the audit procedures, it was noticed that two vehicles are not in the name of the trust but in the name of trustees. It a vehicle. Is it a balance sheet item or P&L account item? A, B, C or D? Asset. So balance sheet. AB means account balance, C is class of transaction, D is disclosure, account balance. It's not in their name. So account balance, we have 5 assertions mainly, 5 or 6. Existence, rights and obligation, valuation, presentation and disclosure, completeness, cutoff. Which assertion they have violated? It's not in their name. Even in CARO, we check immobile property. Here it's vehicle. They have violated rights or obligation. However, payment of these vehicles were made from bank account and these vehicles are used for the trust. Okay, so this is about the assertions. Okay. It was also noticed that sum of 50 lakhs reflected in trust FS is in the name of Gamma Instrument Equipment in Schedule of Creditors. In the 50 lakh. Okay, creditors. Creditors. What does it mean? When you hear about debtors or creditors in the exam hall, okay, even before reading the next sentence, first procedure is to obtain a dash. Always this should reflect your mind. Okay. Essay 505. Now you read the amount outstanding is 2 years. Oh. Auditors sent a confirmation request to the supplier and seek management cooperation. However, management informs there is a certain dispute going on. It further confirmed or informed that dispute is near settlement, it will not be proper. Those who have notes, we have divided the procedure into 2 parts. Management allows to obtain representation, refuses. Which part? Allows or refuses? Refuses. If refuses, auditor will directly modify. Is that the point, guys? அப்பவே போய் modify யோ? Will you modify? அப்பவே modify பண்ணிருவீங்களா? No. You will see first valid or reasonable cause. Like a dispute. Here, is there a valid cause? Yes. Why? There is a dispute. So, what will you do? You will perform something else. Not extra, something else. You'll go for alternative audit procedure. Settle. Are we clear? So, started with essay 210, then went to assertion, then went to essay 505. 3 para, 3 topics. So, can we go to Q? Only 3 questions. So read the first question. As regarding the engagement letter between trust management and auditor, which is true? Makla, which is true. So 3 will be false, 1 option will be true. Cut, rule out. Engagement letter is sent by MNO, CA firm to Bandhu Charitable Trust client. It includes reference to the expected form, content of report, and you will also state there may be some changes in the form and content in future. Engagement letter is issued by Bandhu Truster. Ada, who issues to whom? Auditor to client or client to auditor? Auditor to client. So, can we cancel this? Here they are saying client. Engagement letter is sent by MNO to Bandhu. It includes a reference to expected form content. However, it does not include a statement that the report may differ. The engagement letter is given before acceptance of audit. So you will state, ഇതൊക്കെയാണ് contents അത് മാറാം. ഇതെല്ലാം the contents நான் கொடுக்க போறேன் change பண்ணலாம். These are the contents, it may differ slightly. So this is wrong. It does not include expected form and content. It includes. So the answer is Guruji, lock A. But am I going fast? You're following? Okay. Considering the issues related to vehicles, we have already discussed this. Which is most appropriate? Is it existence? Is it rights or obligation? Is it accuracy? Completeness? We have already discussed. In case of vehicles, it's not in the name of the company. So it is rights and obligation. 12. What course of action should the auditor take regarding the amount payable to the supplier? Because management did not allow. Issue adverse opinion. Ayyo, 705. Seek audit evidence to management and perform alternative. Withdraw. Disclaim. Answer is B. And if there is an unreasonable case, without valid reason if they are doing and you are unable to perform alternative, then the answer would have been, can you change and say A or B or C or D or? Here it is clearly B, since there is a valid cause. If there is an unreasonable and management did not allow, it's like you did not get. You will give a qualifier or disclaimer. So here they give disclaimer. I mean, if the question was like that. I'm saying a hypothetical case. അങ്ങനെ ആയിരുന്നുവെങ്കിൽ. But how many marks you attempted now? 24. How much you got? 24? Wow. Put wow. No. So yeah. Now you have 3 independent MCQ. Only 3 MCQ. So I'll give you rest after the 3 questions. It's just the independent questions, guys. All are easy. Okay. And guys, read. CA Prince, after developing the strategy for Vedika Limited, develops an audit plan. Plan. Essay. 300. And he finds to revise materiality 320 earlier. A deviation from the set audit strategy is necessary. And a audit plan and materiality, is it fixed or subject to revision? Whenever there is a change, it's subject to revision. So even materiality essay 320 name is Materiality in planning and performing audit. Planning phase you will determine. Performing phase revise. So there is a need to revise. You drop the audit and withdraw from the engagement. Devise a new plan. Change the strategy as per the revised plan. But is it correct? First plan change and then strategy, or first strategy or then plan? First strategy and then plan. First modify the audit strategy, then prepare the audit plan. Seems to be correct. Continue the audit plan without considering the strategy. Array guys, answer is meow. See that. Nikkano pono. Nikkanoma ponoma. What to do? Can we proceed? Jasmine. Jasmine was of the view that audited FS. I won't read this question. If you want, you read and say the answer. Such a question. Why am I supposed to read? Please. Is not a guarantee against the wrongdoings of the company. What is the kind of assurance? If such a question comes, it's like a lottery ticket. You say 200. You give a reasonable assurance, which is a high level of assurance. Low level is for review. Moderate assurance. Lottery ticket. Last question from the MCQ part, guys. Get ready. CA. This is B. Yeah, this is B. CA Raman instructed Raju to verify whether employee benefit expenses of Prep Limited has been fairly allocated between the operating expense incurred in production activity and general expense. Which of the following assertion is addressed? Whether they are properly. If I say, it will be the answer. വിട്ടുപോയിട്ടുണ്ടോ എന്നല്ല. It's not that it has been fully. No. Whether the expense shown is properly allocated in the heads. Meaning whether it is shown properly. So it's not completeness. Whether it is taken place alla. Whether it is shown properly in FS. Are you measuring the amount, Sujitra? No. It is whether it is shown. Classified properly. So the answer is presentation and disclosure. Allocated means shown in P&L account properly. See, whether it has been fairly allocated, they are not saying whether it has occurred. നടന്നിട്ടുണ്ടോ എന്ന് ചോദിച്ചില്ലല്ലോ Maria. They never said that whether it has occurred. It has been already taken place. Now, whether whether it is properly allocated. That's it. They're not saying whether it is occurred. They are not saying whether it is omitted. They're saying already it's occurred. It's fully there. Just the last part, whether it is properly shown, allocated. So it is presentation and disclosure. How was it? $30 marks, Dandanadan. Now see, now you take rest for 1 minute. So what I thought is, in the descriptive part, first I thought we'll do only important question. Right now I thought we have 1 more hour. 2 hours is what we discuss usually, right? Can you spend 1 more hour? So what I thought is we will read the question and identify the answer. I won't say the presentation. See how many sessions we have taken for presentation. Just see RTP I've said. Then we had a risk assessment session, in that also presentation. So we will read it. We will say which topic is it. Okay, this is the chapter and it pertains to this head. Are we clear? Anyway, you have that MTP answer with you. So take rest for 1 minute, then we will take off. So, എന്ത് നടക്കുന്നു guys? What's happening? All gone or what? Hello. Oh yeah. Is it stuck? I think video is clear. Okay. So take us for 30 more seconds and say start. It's already going on, Feroz. Just check the group. So can we start if your rest is over? It's going to be a race, guys. Life is a race. Run, 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 run. Come on, run. Okay. I've changed dump. Why? Always. Okay. Today's race, guys. And what you have to do is, once I stop reading the question, put reply. Which chapter related, which topic related, you're going to write. That's it. I'm not going to say the presentation. Okay. Subodh has recently joined an audit firm as an article clerk. He was the process of assembling audit working papers, SA 230, as per the instruction of the senior. While assembling the working paper, he found the following. Look the words timing of following activity. Audit planning was done. Plan was reviewed by EQCR. You know what is EQCR? Engagement Quality Control Reviewer. He is required for which type of entity? For listed entities. Audit field work, meaning they started off audit, which was reviewed. Engagement partner EQCR. Then they replied. Internally they said, then it was reviewed. Finalization of report. Then they issue the report. They are talking more about timing, when they did what, when it is done, when they communicated, timing. Now, the above working paper lists certain factors which are to be considered by auditor while establishing strategy. Explain how these considerations highlighted in the above would help the auditor. I want you to say which essay, is it essay? If so, which essay, which chapter, what? Okay. Some are saying it is SA 230. Okay. One of them said no, it is SA 300. Okay. Eda, did you read the last part? While establishing audit strategy, factors to be considered by auditor. So here it is SA 300. In that, while establishing the audit strategy, 5 points are there. You remember? Characteristics of engagement, reporting objective. No, 5 considerations. See, they say factors. Then, nature, timing, extent of resources, team's effort, preliminary engagement activity. In that, under reporting objective, they have to see the timetable for completion. When they have to discuss with the management, when they have to give the audit report. Yes, no. Isn't there a point like this in reporting objective under strategy? So the answer is this. You may be misguided by saying audit documentation SA 230. No, answer is chapter 2 audit strategy. Are we clear? Catch is there? No. Here. But after every question, I want to proceed. I've said, I will also have fun now. Okay. CA Tina, while inspecting the FS of a company, notices that gross profit has increased from 14 to 24. Very good. Considering the above, she has assessed risk of material misstatement to be high. ROMM is high. CA Tina wants to know few possible reasons which could lead to abnormal jump in gross profit. Gross profit has increased. During the discussion among engagement team, her junior, Miss Tisha, this is Tina, expressed the view that detection risk in engagement should be kept high. Now, can you say whether Tisha is correct or incorrect? ROMM high lower. Already risk high lower. Risk of material misstatement is high. So which essay came to your mind? 315. As per essay 315, you remember our formula? Audit risk is equal to risk of material misstatement into detection risk. Once ROMM is high, what's the relationship, guys? Risk of material misstatement into. Yesterday we had a session only. It's there in the YouTube. There is a inverse relationship. How? You'll perform more procedure. So detection should be high or lower. Detection risk should be low since risk is high. So Tisha is not proper. Her contention is not valid. But I'm not coming to the answer. I was just interpreting. So now comes the first question. List out few possible reasons which could be leading to an abnormal jump in GP. And I think like an auditor, professional skepticism. GP abnormally risen. Ingane varilla, varadu, it won't come. So how they would have shown? Can you say specific? And I just think of the trading account, no? sales, closing stock, opening stock, purchases, expenses, overvaluation of closing stock. Then revenue may be sales. Revenue may be overstated. Then direct expense may be more or less. Direct expense may be omitted, understated. Then opening stock may be undervalued. Is that okay? Ma'am, from where did you get this? From +1, +2, if commerce, you know this. Yes, I just stopped because 4 points. You can write the other points also. Purchases is um, omitted or less. Second, do you agree with Tisha's point? Provide reasons. Now, may I know, Tisha's point is valid or invalid? Invalid. Now, what will you write for this? See, as per essay 200, ila inherent limitations of audit. Okay. Audit always involves, okay, you give only a reasonable assurance. So there is an inherent risk that some misstatement may come. However, in 315, we studied in essay, whenever risk is high, audit procedure should be more. Once procedure is more, detection risk should be kept at lower. Therefore, her contention is not proper. How was this question? I think this you would have scored the marks, Allah. Okay. After next question, rest. After every one full question, I'll give you 1.5 minutes rest. Put to C, guys. A, B, C. Expert Industries Limited is engaged in the petrochemical business due to the nature of its business. Company has hired PQR Associate, a reputed firm of engineers, to determine the quantity and valuation of inventories. The auditor of the expert industries want to use the same. Before. Management expert, what aspect should be taken care? But I sent that tips video in the group. 5 tips is there. You know, which essay? Is it essay? Yes. Which essay? Management expert. They are talking about management expert, Kuta. Not 501. Ganesh, 500. Now, while using the management expert is also there, before using the work of management expert is also there. So they want to take, question is like this. They don't want inventory evidence. Then 501 you'll go. They want, as an auditor, before using the work, what you should take care. Anyone, can you see the note material and say the answer? 3 points. Competence, capability, objectivity of expert. You should obtain understanding of expert work. Whether expert work is, why am I alone here? Whether expert work is appropriate, whether his work is precise, accurate, detailed, complete. Nation wants to know. How was question 1? Sherry. So take rest for 1 minute and then we will proceed. Now, if you remember in practice question of mentoring, I think I gave you a similar question in essay 500. I have to go and check back. Almost same question. But let me say one thing to you. Actually, I wanted to say towards the end, but let me say, touch your heart and say, who all are there from the mentoring here, mentoring group? Put yes. Even those in the live YouTube? Yes. Okay, almost everyone. Now, second question is, and at this you have to touch your heart and say, don't say false. How many of you are doing daily practice question in writing? Put yes or no. I'm not going to say your name. In writing. See, what I get is, I will say frankly, what I get is just 5% people out of 100, assume 100 people are there, only 5 are writing and submitting back to me. And I hope you guys know I can view. I don't get the time to view each and every answers. So 1 or 2 people I asked, okay? So what they said, Miss Padichirunilla, we have not studied. I do understand, guys. All the people are studying, correct? So recently I've got, I'll put message in the group also after this. Same message I'll put. See, I've viewed 20 plus papers of May 24 exam of students who could not get through. In almost 20 plus papers, 90% of them issue was not because they don't know concept, not because they don't know auditing, mainly because they don't know how to write, how to present. For MCQ, out of 30, a student got 26. 26. Descriptive, he or she got 7 marks. 26 marks for MCQ and descriptive 7 marks. What do you say, Para? Studying. Good. But at the same time, if you don't practice, Pillare, what will happen? You say? Will you be able to present in the exam hall, Para? No, Allah. So guys, just see, just think from my side, I could have easily, okay, it's a mentoring, guys. I will allot topic, you can ask any doubt. Am I doing like that? No. I'm taking pains to give you MCQ daily, to practice question daily. Why? Why? Because I want, when the result comes, I don't want you to fall in that category of those people who have mailed me the answer sheet. No. I wanted you to be in the category of people who gave me the mark sheet with successful. Alle. Otherwise, I could have just given the topic and like, usual, I would have, any doubt you can ask me. Daily allocating MCQ, daily putting practice, then doing the follow-up. How much time is going per day? I'm not saying, okay, but please do. Otherwise, along with this 20, I don't want any one of you to fall. I'm really sorry if I had made you feel sad or if I was harsh. I don't know, but I wanted to say this to you because today I got time. I was going through all the 12 tasks which you guys had submitted. Get up. Number of you had submitted. I'm sorry if I was harsh. Come on, cheer up. Advice and what you call. I don't say scolding, but still, that is over. What, all of them have gone, huh? Achacho. So with as I scold my son for not doing the homework, Same way I've done to you. That's all, okay? Don't take it personally. So can we go to Q2? Unless you say Q2, I won't go. A big message will come after this in the group. Okay. Okay, now read it fast. Okay. Stay Fit Private Limited is a startup that has been in the business for about 2 years. It runs an application which provides valuable information pertaining to nutrition, and it helps the clients to access customized healthy food. Everything is now AI, etc. The company's revenue are expected to grow in the coming period. Although company reflected net loss in the financial statement in the last 2 years, it managed to meet financial commitments. The financial statement of last 2 years were prepared on going concern. The net loss. Okay. The management of the company wants to follow same basis. Is the view of management proper? How does going concern affect FS? Come on, Chelong, come on, guys. Can you say which essay? Very good. It is essay 570. 570, going concern. Abhinaya, 570. They are prepared. They have prepared financial on which basis? Going concern basis. So you will write going concern is a fundamental accounting assumption that company will continue in the foreseeable future. There is no curtailing of operations if it is going concern, right? Here, is it a going concern or not? They are making losses, etc. Is it a going concern or not? Answer is, Eda, you saw net loss. So it's a financial indicators, but wait. They are expected to grow. One, they are meeting the financial commitments. And a net loss can come because of other non-financial things like depreciation, provisions, estimate. They are not saying about cash loss also. So there is no material uncertainty in the given case. Makla, you guys are saying appropriate but MU on GC. No, there is no material uncertainty at all. If there was an uncertainty, they would not have paid the financial commitments, or they won't expect it to grow, or they are not curtailing the operations, and they are expecting to grow in future. So going concern is appropriate. There is no uncertainty. So is management appropriate or inappropriate, guys? Management is appropriate. Second part answer is, how going concern will affect the financial statements? See, had it not been a going concern, if not, Elena, financial will be prepared on a realization or liquidation basis. See, two exemptions for going concern. One, intends to liquidate. Second, no alternative. Is it falling in these two criteria? No. So going concern is appropriate. Is there any uncertainty, guys? Answer is no. Parcel, there is no uncertainty. There is no material uncertainty. There is no doubt. There is no events and condition. Net loss may happen because of depreciation also. Net loss alone is not an indicator. So those who said material uncertainty, எப்படி? Set. Can you put B? എടാ B, 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 B. പോണ്ടേ? PQR and Associate and MN and Co. both of CA firms have been appointed as joint auditors. Which essay came to your mind? 299. Before commencement of audit, joint auditors would discuss and develop the audit plan strategy. In developing the audit plan, the joint auditors would identify the areas, etc. Explain the considerations. It's the considerations in audit strategy planning only. So, same answer. Even though it is essay 299, root goes to essay 300 points. While developing the audit strategy, what all points are there? You have to see the reporting objective. We just discussed. No. Abhinaya, I did not ask you what is strategy, Mola. I asked you what are the considerations. Reporting objectives, then you have to see result of preliminary engagement activity, nature, timing, and extent of resources required, team's effort, how division of work, same points in essay 300. And a loss alone is not an indicator. Loss alone is not an indicator of going concern violation. Loss can come because of depreciation, no? And if okay, put to C. The management of cool drinks. Limited suspects, some employees, some fraud, may be involved in fraudulent payments to the dummy workers. Therefore, they are considering appointment of a firm to conduct audit in detailed examination of accounts. However, one senior person among the members objects to use the word audit. When you are appointed to find out who did the fraud, is it an audit? It is called as what work? It is called as the investigation. Okay. Also discuss how audit is different from investigation. You remember chapter 1, we have written audit versus investigation, a point. Investigation is specific, audit is more general. Investigation, you establish a fact, audit reasonable assurance. Here you start with a preconceived notion in investigation. Here you don't start. Investigation is more narrow, whereas audit is more wide. So how would you conclude, guys? How? Therefore, contention to use the word audit is valid or invalid? So conclude. Therefore, since it is an investigation, the contention is valid. Presentation. How was Q2? I think better than Q1, you like Q2, right? Question 1 is compulsory. I hope you guys know. So that will be a little bit more challenging usually. Okay. So guys, take rest for 1 minute. And now while discussing the question, don't feel tension, but feel relaxed. Why? You are getting a lot of inputs. Had you not discussed this question, had you gone to the exam, you would have not identified. So take it in a positive way rather than negative. Ketoda? Can I ask you one simple thing? I know asking is very easy, but still, always I've been asking this. Why are you tensed now? If you're not able to recollect the point, now solution is which topic you're not able to recollect, you'll study more. That's it. Still you have time. And unless you all put a smiley, as I said, you have time, you will revise. Forgetting is part and parcel of auditing. You are not alone. Srividya, just see that tips video. Unless all puts a smiley, I won't proceed. No. Can we go to Q3? Okay. And such a question comes, you have to say, wow, wow, wow. Mr. Chetan is appointed as the auditor of Spot Limited, a small company. Mr. Chetan is aware CARO is not applicable for a small company. List the classes of company that are specifically exempt from CARO. And those people who are having doubts in already discussed question, kindly stay back. Let's finish off. Then I'll come back to you. Silly, I'll come back to you. Okay. Just wait for the last. Wherever you go, I'm there. That's CARO. Separate session is available in the YouTube. Those who have not seen CARO, please see. 5 company. Now, how will you start the answer? As per para 1 of the order, CARO is applicable for all company, including the foreign company, except the following: bank, insurance, Section 8, OPC and small company. Private company subject to how many conditions? 4. 4 conditions are there. Usually a question will come from CARO. Usually we can't predict. CARO is important. That's why usually I say wherever you go, I'm there. That is CARO. Lucky, 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 lucky question if you had studied CARO. India wants to know, can we go to BBBB? Z Limited is engaged in manufacturing and export of shoes. You want shoes, guys? The statutory audit of the company wants to reasonably ensure that the inventory recorded in FS are exclusively owned by the company. They don't include inventory belonging to third party. Now, I clearly understand. Tell me, in your mind, SA 501 will come, no, when you read this. But that's not the answer. Read the last part, please. Advise the auditor on the audit procedure to be performed to achieve this assurance. See, this is a question generally, or you can say audit of items in FS. If you want, you can say. So they want to check that whatever in the books, it's only there, not of not of third parties. So what all you'll do? You can obtain confirmation. Allah, you can perform analysis, analytical procedure, last year inventory with current year. You can check with the non-financial information like weight. Physical verification. Will it help you, Liana? Others, can you say? If you physically go and observe, can you check whether it is belonging to our company or others? So physical verification is not a point. See, you're coming and seeing my inventory. Do you know whether it's mine or my son's? Physical verification is not a point, Kuta. So you can compare. Then you can check the purchases and sales document. Then you can reconcile. Okay, someone is saying title deed. Will title deed come for inventory? Title deed word you will use only for immobile property. For inventory, you may just use the word inventory ledgers or inventory records. You can do inspection. Yeah. Don't quote SA 501 because 501 is only a specific consideration with respect to existence and condition. May I have your reply with yes or no? 501, you are only checking whether inventory is in existence. If so, condition. Are we checking existence in this question? Are we checking condition? No. Then why did you go to say 501? Illa ma'am, wherever we see inventory, we'll quote 501. I've said for the exam answer, guys, specifically. Get off. Put C. C is a direct question. SQC1 requires assumption of leadership responsibility for quality within the firm. Are such leadership required only for audit? Neha, don't quote 501, you won't get the marks quota. Eda, SQC1 name, do you know? Quality control for firms that perform audit, review, assurance, related services, engagement. So is it only for audit? Answer is no. SQC applies for audit, review, assurance, and related services. So the first part answer is not only audit, other engagement also. Now, who assumes leadership responsibility within the firm? In class, I've said with an example of a big firm. A senior partner, you call him as the managing partner, a partner who's like, with full experience. He will be the person who's in charge, who's in response of ultimate quality control. Now, how quality control is important for the audit? 3 questions, huh? Is SQC1 applicable only for audit? No. It's applied for audit, review, assurance, and other related service. Who assumes responsibility? The managing partner, who has competence, capability, and knowledge. Now, third question. How quality control is important? And unless you maintain the quality control, your audit report will not be appropriate. You won't be meeting the standards. So leader should be the person who's responsible. There should be a quality control mechanism. Leader has to guide the team. Ade, may I have a hello if you all are there with me? Hello. Forgetting, don't worry. We have just reached task 12. 30 tasks is there. Then there is a round revision is there. So everything will come to your mind. I don't know whether I've told you, even for my exams, I thought I will flunk in tax, PGBP, capital gains, etc. I used to forget. And I kept on revising because my sir used to say that. I thought he can say, but I will forget. But for exam, for tax, I got 78 marks. 78, which was the highest. Not only my experience of many people. Last attempt also, a girl got 90 for auditing. She also said she will forget, but she also remembered she got 90. Not only 90, there is others, 80, 84, etc. So forgetting is not an issue. It's only a feature, inherent feature of auditing. Okay. Especially because like law, it's not a specific subject, it's general. 30 seconds. Within 30 seconds, say proceed. Hey, only 3 more questions. 4, 5, 6. Hmm. Hmm. What's special for dinner, the guys, today? എന്താണ് special for dinner today? No special? Why? All are so serious? Only one replied with some biryani and others? Uh-uh. For me, as usual, my son is sambar fan, so I will have sambar. Ah, so can we go to 4? Yes. Come on, let's celebrate 4th question. CAX is contemplating the use of negative confirmation request. Which essay came to your mind? Now you will catch on. You miss a 1 or 2 question we couldn't remember. Most of the question you're remembering and you're not thinking about the positive things. Only you guys are catching on negative. Why? 5 not. 5. As a substantive audit procedure to ascertain the account payable balances. Which conditions are to be met to use the negative confirmation request? And you remember, we said 4 circumstances in which you will use negative. Homogeneous or heterogeneous population? Homo. When risk high or low? Low. Then low dash rate, difference may not come. Low exception rate. One more point was there. Confirming party may not disregard our request. You remember 4 circumstances in which we may use this negative? So that's the first part answer. Additionally, CAX is of the view that negative confirmation provide same level of persuasive. Persuasive means convincing. Pervasive means total. Corroborative means supporting. Persuasive means convincing. Like positive. Do you agree with the viewpoint? Agree or disagree? Strongly disagree. Why? Positive provides you more assurance and more persuasive evidence, whereas negative provides you with less persuasive evidence because 2 risk is there. You know, one, if they don't reply, we may think it is agreeing. It may be non-response or lost in transit. Now, guys, think positively. Everything in this question, you guys only replied. Wow. But in your mind, no, ma'am, we didn't answer that question. Always a center. So can we go to the next one? Okay, read the next one. Where is the next question? You 1 second. Okay. CAH has been offered audit of FS of a society engaged in social causes such as setting up drug de-addiction, centers for misguided youth, rehabilitation of young people by helping them. However, H failed to send engagement letter. Essay, please. Total. In absence of this letter, the governing body is of the view that purpose of this audit is to provide absolute assurance. Wrong. We provide only reasonable assurance. Does this constitute violation of the principles governing the professional ethics? State reasons. Eda, what are the fundamental principles? How many fundamental principles? Let me ask like that. How many fundamental principles are there? I'm asking you, how many fundamental principles are there? 5. Now, what are those 5 fundamental principles? Integrity, objectivity, confidentiality, professional competence, professional behavior. Here, you did not send engagement letter. Correcta, tappa. Tetto, sherio. Is it right or wrong? Wrong. So you have violated something. Which one? Honesty? Or are you bringing disrepute? Or you're not complying with the standard? What? See, if you had proper knowledge about this standard, you would have given. Yeah. So what? It's not integrity. It's not biased objectivity. It's not confidentiality. Is it professional competence or professional behavior? It's not behavior, no. Character, no. It's professional. Competence and due care. You should have given. You are not competent. You are not well versed with the standards. So here, before you start writing this, you will write essay 210 engagement letter. Engagement letter is necessary for a common understanding to establish preconditions stating the scope of audit. In the present case, auditor H, CAH did not give, meaning he is not complying with the technical, ethical, that competent he is not exercising. Therefore, he has violated professional competence and due care. Not behavior. Behavior means something discredit, disrepute, abamanam. Shame. It's not shame, no. Next day newspaper, it won't come because it's not shame to the profession. Let us see, put to see. Don't show law of diminishing marginal utility. Come on, CA students are abnormal human being. Maintain steady marginal utility. Don't show diminishing. Maintain it steady. See. This is very easy. Easy means general question. While verifying cash and cash equivalents, CAD, engagement partner, is very particular about BRS. And knowledge about BRS? Prepared by management. The company does not use net banking, prefers to issue check. It's old age. Check only they are issuing. Which aspects needs to be taken care of while verifying BRS? While you verify BRS, who will prepare BRS? Auditor, management? Management. Auditor has to check whether bank reconciliation statement they have tallied with the ledger of the bank with the bank statement. Passbook item. Very good. Passbook. Then at a check, when there can be a difference, think of +1 +2. Check issued, but not timing difference, but not presented in bank. Check deposited but not credited. Bank charges not recorded in book. Foundation, BCom, +1, +2, if commerce. Haven't we studied this? That's it. அந்த நாள் ஞாபகம் ஓர்மா. Question 4 over, guys. Only 2 more questions. Take rest. Yeah, this should be common question, something related to general. General means it's always items in FS. In auditing, if it is a general topic, then we will go to items in FS. So guys, just 2 more questions. We'll finish in 15 minutes. Okay. And I put Q5. We have done this much, right? Let's proceed. CA Sumit has been appointed as statutory auditor of core. List some matters that may be considered in determining whether. This I'm not going to discuss. I'll just say which essay. Okay. Considering deficiency or combination of deficiencies that constitute significant. Deficiencies in IC essay 265. Significant deficiencies means you have to communicate with TCWG. In fact, we can relate with 315, but don't quote for the exam. Which deficiencies are significant? Fraud or error? Fraud. Which affects the current or future? Which also affects the future. Which is affecting the FS. Accounting estimate. You remember we have discussed significant risk in essay 315. Yesterday also in session we discussed something similar. Okay. Put B. Now it's going to be, I've changed the gear to 4th gear. Come on. Come on. While conducting the audit of Sina Limited, E is trying to obtain understanding of the different components of IC. Yesterday in the session we were discussing, no. How many components for internal control as per 315? 5. Crimi. Such understanding of control is required to be documented. In this context, how he shall obtain the understanding of risk assessment procedure? Criminal. R. What is R in crimi? RAP. In RAP, in flow, didn't we say first, what is the first one? Identify. Once identified, veludo cherudo, significant. Once it is significant, its likelihood. Now you have to decide and respond. Unless you identify this. Now why we have to understand IC? Wherever IC is weak, there is a potential misstatement. ROMM is there. Auditor shall design more audit procedure. And in the flow yesterday, didn't we say identify the risk, significance, likelihood, then decide to respond. See, they have written no in risk assessment process, which is R. ECPC? ഇല്ലേ? Can we go to 3? Again, this is a direct question. I will say an easy way if you know law. Under Section 72 of Multi-State Cooperative Societies Act, only a CA can be appointed as auditor. Who is disqualified from being appointed as auditor of multi-state? And those who attended the class, I would have said, Multi-State Cooperative Societies is a copycat of Companies Act 1956. So people who are disqualified under Companies Act, you remember company law, company audit, section 141, body corporate, disqualified, officer or employee of the company. Here you have to write officer or employee of the society. Then a person who's a partner or employee of, officer or employee of the society, guarantee or indebted. In Companies Act, it is 5 lakh, 1 lakh. Here it is more than 1,000. The copycat of Companies Act with edits. Kato, did you hear? Ade, why you should have all the fun? I will also have fun, na? Come on. Unless you say proceed, I won't proceed. Ada, clap, 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 clap yourself. Those who are still viewing the sessions, clap yourself. It's going to be the last one. Can I ask you something frankly? Will you reply? If you had done this MTP yourself, I mean, if you had gone through the question and answers, would you have been finished in this 2 hours? It's going to be 2 hours. Or നിങ്ങൾ ഇത്രയും ചിന്തിക്കുവോ? Or will you think like this? Or you would have just compared with the answers? Don't compare it, guys. First, you have to think, then only see the answers. Okay? So, guys, right. So, let's finish the race with the glory. Okay? Like we will finish our exam with the glory and successful, like that. Come on. National Bank. Eda, had you seen RTP and MTP1 bank audit, they are asking many questions. We don't know the trend in the exam. Bank audit, if I have seen 12 marks, it's from bank audit. National Bank has advanced cash credit facility. Following is the extract. At a ledger, debit, credit, balance. Drawing power. Oh, how many times drawing power we said? 25 lakh. Security charge is exact. Asset classification on the banks, whether it is as per the RBI norms. They have classified this asset as standard. Makle, chalo, which type of loan? Is it Sada loan? CC or OD? ROD, bank overdraft. Okay. Oh, like NPA. How many cases we discussed in the MCQ? Outstanding amount exceed drawing power or sanction limit? Here, can you check? Outstanding amount, does it exceed 25 lakhs? Never. So first is okay. Second, no credits at all for 3 months. I mean 90 days. Can you see? 1, 2, 3. There is no credit at all. So is it a performing asset? They've given the ledger, no? It's not performing, it is out of order, meaning it is NPA. NPA is subdivided into how many category? Makla, NPA is subdivided into substandard, doubtful, loss. Where in NPA it will be? Is it substandard, doubtful, or loss? It has just become no. So it will be under substandard. They have given ledger of the bank. If you remember in class, I drew a ledger when I was explaining reversal of income. ഓർമ്മയുണ്ടോടാ? Wow! 2 questions. No, 3. Over. Makla, put B. It's again another direct question. While performing audit of FS of a listed company, auditor wants to maintain an attitude of skepticism. State examples of records or document about related party transactions and relationship. May I know which essay? 550. Those who have notes with you, can you take 550? In 550, third heading, audit procedure. In that, auditor shall maintain alertness while examining documents. Those who have class notes, can you say yes? You will see a life insurance policy, you will see internal audit report, you will verify the income tax returns filed, contract, guarantee, pension plans. That's what. It's a direct question. Now, always for the last question, usually you'll have an internal option. Either you write 1 or you write 2. Unless you say proceed, I won't proceed. Last question with that data. Sanjana is of the view that there exists some disadvantages for the audit program. Do you agree? Do you agree or disagree with Sanjana? 4 disadvantages are there. You remember? Audit becomes rigid, inflexible. Audit becomes mechanical. Ineffective assistance may take shelter. Hard and fast program may kill the initiative of the people. Okay, done. Last. Boats is a manufacturing entity having PPE, material property plant. The audit of the company wants to verify PPE has been valued properly. Suggest few procedure. I want your answer, then I will wind up. What are the procedure for verifying? Come on, few procedures. Tell me, guys. Few procedures. Okay, you guys are saying title deed, CARO, proper records, purchase document. You didn't read the question. Are they asking you generally to check the PPE? No. You are asked only to check the valuation. How you check the valuation? Historical cost minus depreciation. So first you have to check whether depreciation charge cheyido paninangla. Is it done? If done, method of depreciation. Now, asset can be impaired, impairment as per AS 28. Whether the method has been consistently applied, that's it. Here there is no title deed, no records. Why? They are checking only valuation. It's a specific, guys. What's happening? So guys, I don't know, you guys know. A lot of videos are available. I've already shared it. RTP done for September 24. MTP 1 fully done. Even though we said only we'll discuss MCQ and few questions we have done completely. Pat yourself. Now MTP 2 not yet released by ICA. It will be only released by, I think, October, sorry, August 4th week. I mean, 22 or 23, something like that. So I will give you time to complete till August 31st. Okay. You can revise the topics. So September 1st or 2nd, I will intimate you. We will have MTP2 discussion. Is that okay? Anyway, ICA has to issue, no? So guys, we were having a lot of live sessions up. So now we will have a break from it because only sessions, that also doesn't work. You should have, being a theory subject, you should be studying. So next, you remember that? Daily keeping means you won't get time to study. So next 2 weeks, I will be there in the group. I will guide you. I will share the video of the topic which is required. Okay. YouTube link I will share. And you will complete maximum topic by 31st of August. Means next 15 to 16 days. Is that okay? So guys, please, next 15 days, I won't call you for sessions. So your concentration should be fully on studies. Maximum you cover, right? We'll have MTP2 discussion and one another session September 1st and 2nd, which I will intimate you, right? So that's it, guys. Keep going. Keep rocking. Okay. So today was an Independence Day. So I should have started with by saying that, but in the flow I lost it. So I'm really sorry. Happy Independence Day to all of you. And what you call, dream big, work hard, make India proud. Okay. So as chartered accountants, we are partners in nation building. So Jai Hind, JICI, all the best. So keep rocking, keep studying, and make yourself proud, your parents proud, me proud, if possible, me, and the entire nation proud. Okay. So that's it.